backslash asterisk asterisk. What if I told you that a simple 1-cent coin, something that's been passed through the hands of millions, dropped into soda machines, lost in couch cushions, and tossed in tip jars, could be worth not just $1, not just 1,000, but a jaw-dropping backslash dollar 2.8 million? Yes, you heard that right. 1 penny. From 1953. Minted in Denver. The 1953 D Lincoln Wheat Penny. Asterisk asterisk. And today, this humble piece of copper could turn you into a millionaire overnight. High-quality close-up of a 1953 D wheat penny being placed under a magnifying glass. Let's dive deep into the story of this legendary coin. A story buried in history, yet still circulating in plain sight. It's more than just a penny. It's a treasure map, and if you're lucky enough to hold one of these, your life may never be the same again. First, let's rewind the clock. The year was 1953. Dwight D. Eisenhower had just become president. The Korean War was ending, and in the bustling Denver Mint, millions of wheat pennies were being struck with the famous Lincoln design. A design that had already become an American icon. More than 700 million of these coins rolled off the presses in Denver alone. But here's the twist. Asterisk asterisk, not all of them were ordinary. Asterisk asterisk, among the flood of copper came a tiny handful of error coins, rare strikes, and mysterious minting anomalies that slipped through the cracks. Forgotten by time, these secret survivors now lie hidden in piggy banks, change jars, old drawers, and dusty collections across America, and they are worth a fortune. Dramatic zoom into the words. Backslash dollar 2.8 million. In bold red and gold. One of these coins, a 1953 D Lincoln Wheat Penny in near-perfect condition with rare characteristics, was recently valued at over backslash dollar 2.8 million at a private auction. That's enough to buy. White heavy checkmark a luxury mansion. White heavy checkmark your dream car. White heavy checkmark an exotic vacation around the world. White heavy checkmark or retire early and live comfortably for life. And the craziest part? It's still in circulation. That means it could be in your pocket right now. So what makes this coin so valuable? Let's break it down. Mint mark. D. Denver Mint Legacy asterisk asterisk. This little letter below the year 1953 tells us it was minted in Denver. While millions were made, only a microscopic fraction had the perfect combination of rarity and flaw. Coins graded MS67 and above, almost flawless, are nearly impossible to find. But if yours has that beautiful copper luster, no scratches, crisp details, you may be holding a gold mine. Ever heard of double dies, off-center strikes, repunched mint marks, or planchet errors? These mistakes make collectors go wild, and the value goes sky high. Some 1953 D pennies show subtle variations in Lincoln's bust or lettering that only expert eyes or a strong magnifier can spot. But if you do, you've hit the jackpot. These rare coins don't just sit in museums. They're bought and sold in underground collector networks and elite auctions, where wealthy investors compete to own a piece of history. One such 1953 D penny, authenticated by PCGS and in top-tier condition, went for a whopping backslash dollar 2.8 million. Imagine waking up one morning, digging through an old coin collection, and realizing that little brown penny, the one you never thought twice about, is actually your $1 million ticket. Sounds like a fantasy? Asterisk asterisk, it's not. It's happening. Right now. Asterisk asterisk, collectors, dealers, even ordinary people are scrambling to check their change, scouring flea markets, hunting estate sales, all in hopes of uncovering the next hidden gem. Heavy checkmark go through your old jars, drawers, wallets, and purses. Heavy checkmark look for the 1953 D Lincoln Wheat Penny. Heavy checkmark check for shiny, clean surfaces, no major scratches, sharp edges, and bold details. Heavy checkmark use a magnifier to spot doubling or mint mark variations. Heavy checkmark, if you find one, Do not clean it. Take it to a professional coin grader or dealer, because if it's the real deal, they say fortune favors the bold, but in this case, it favors the observant. It favors the ones who pay attention to the little things. Asterisk asterisk like a penny. Asterisk asterisk so, before you toss your change away, check it, treasure it. Asterisk asterisk and maybe, just maybe, it'll make you a millionaire overnight. Asterisk asterisk loudspeaker, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with your friends, because one of them might be sitting on a fortune too. Speech balloon drop A. Comment below if you've got a 1953 wheat penny. We might feature you in the next video. Bell turn on notifications so you don't miss our next rare coin spotlight, because the next penny could be worth even more. 1953 Lincoln wheat penny / $2.8 million. Bust in silhouette. A coin hunters, treasure seekers, and curious minds. Welcome back to the channel where history, mystery, and money collide. Today's episode is not just about copper, zinc, and design. It's about a penny that could transform your life. You heard me right. A 2009 Lincoln wheat penny worth millions is out there, and it might be sitting in your pocket change right now. The backstory of the 2009 penny, asterisk asterisk studio microphone. 2009 was no ordinary year for U.S. coin collectors. It marked the 200th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth, and the United States Mint did something incredible. Instead of the regular reverse design, they released 4 different designs showing Lincoln's life stages: his birth in Kentucky, his formative years in Indiana, his professional life in Illinois, and his presidency in Washington, D.C. But here's the secret. In all the excitement and millions of coins struck, a few rare errors and special variants were created. And these are the pennies that have gone on to become legendary, some fetching jaw-dropping prices in auctions and private sales. Why is this penny worth $2.8 million? Studio microphone. So what makes a 2009 Lincoln wheat penny worth $2.8 million? It's all about rarity, error, and collector demand. Here are a few shocking facts. White heavy checkmarks. Some of these pennies were minted with double dies, meaning the designs or dates are slightly double due to a production error. White heavy checkmark. Others were struck on the wrong metal planchet, such as 95% copper instead of the standard 2.5%. White heavy checkmark. There are 2009 pennies with extremely rare satin finishes that were accidentally released into circulation. White heavy checkmark. And then, the big one. A known 2009 Lincoln cent with a misprint combined with an off-metal strike sold for a mind-blowing $2.8 million in a private collector's auction. These are not myths. These are recorded sales verified by auction houses and coin experts. How to identify the $2.8 million penny, asterisk asterisk studio microphone. Now you're probably wondering, how do I know if I have the golden penny? Here's what to look for. Magnifying glass tilted left date. Make sure it's a 2009 Lincoln cent. Magnifying glass tilted left design type. There are 4 versions: birthplace, formative years, professional life, and presidency. All are collectible, but some rare errors are specific to the formative years and presidency versions. Magnifying glass tilted left error details. Use a magnifying glass. Look for doubling in letters, Lincoln's fingers, or the columns in the building. Look at the mint mark. Is it sharp or blurry? Magnifying glass tilted left metal content. Some error coins were accidentally struck on older copper planchets instead of the standard zinc. These weigh about 3.1 grams instead of 2.5. And if you have access to a scale and a loop, you could be just a few minutes away from discovering $1 million treasure. Studio microphone. Don't believe it? Let's talk real numbers. In 2021, a rare 2009 Lincoln cent sold for $1.7 million at auction due to a double die error and near perfect condition. In early 2024, another ultra-rare variation of the same year, this time with a misalignment and off-metal strike, shattered expectations and sold for $2.8 million to a private collector overseas. And guess what? These pennies were originally found in pocket change. One man spotted his rare penny after paying for gas with exact change. Another was pulled from a child's piggy bank. It's not a myth, it's happening. Studio microphone. So what do you do right now? 1. Go grab your piggy bank, your old coin jar, or your loose change. 2. Sort through every penny. Set aside all 2009 ones. 3. Weigh them if possible. 4. Look up photos of known errors online and compare yours. 5. If anything looks even slightly off, do not spend it. Take it to a coin shop or certified appraiser. 6. And remember, even if it's not the $2.8 million one, many 2009 error pennies are still worth $1,000s. Asterisk studio microphone. There's no better time to be a coin collector. The 2009 Lincoln Wheat penny is more than just a cent. It's a living piece of American history. It's a tribute to a great president. And in some cases, it's a ticket to overnight fortune. Who knew that something so small, so ordinary, could be worth millions? Keep your eyes open, your coins close, and your dreams big. That $2.8 million penny could be waiting just around the corner. Studio microphone. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and click the bell so you don't miss the next Millionaire Making Coin update. Share this with your friends. You never know who might have the jackpot penny hiding in their pocket. Until next time, happy hunting, coin family. Ladies and gentlemen, buckle up. Because what you're about to hear is not just a coin story, it's a life-changing discovery. A single penny, yes, just 1 cent, that could be sitting unnoticed in your pocket, an old jar, or hidden in a drawer, could be worth a staggering $4.8 million today. This is the story of the legendary 1955 Wheat Lincoln penny, a coin so rare, so mysterious, and so valuable that it has turned ordinary people into millionaires overnight. In 1955, something extraordinary happened at the Philadelphia Mint. A minting error, a freak accident of history, that would become the stuff of legend. That year, thousands of wheat pennies were struck with a double die, a mistake where the design was printed twice slightly off alignment. The result? A coin where liberty, in God we trust, and even the date, 1955, appeared doubled with the naked eye. But this wasn't just a common error. No, my friends, this was a jackpot born in copper. Most were pulled from circulation, but a few escaped, hidden for decades in pockets, purses, and penny jars across America. And now, those lucky survivors are selling for millions. Imagine this. Someone walks into a coin shop with a 1955 wheat penny. The dealer looks closely, eyes widen. He pulls out the magnifying glass and confirms it. It's the real deal. That 1 penny, that small piece of copper no one looked at twice, is now a ticket to generational wealth. In recent high-stakes auctions, pristine, uncirculated versions of the 1955 double-die Lincoln cent have sold for over $4.8 million. And even circulated ones, slightly worn, a bit faded, can fetch tens of thousands. Just for being the right coin, from the right year, with the right error. So the question is, have you checked your change? Have you looked through that piggy bank, that dusty coin jar, that drawer full of forgotten coins? Because buried in the everyday might be a fortune waiting to be discovered. You don't need a metal detector. You don't need a treasure map. All you need is your own curiosity. That 1 cent could be your ticket to $4.8 million. 1955 wasn't just any year. It was the peak of the post-war boom. Elvis Presley was rising. The Cold War was intensifying. And in a mint tucked in Philadelphia, an error was quietly born that would go unnoticed for years. Fast forward to today, and that quiet mistake has become the most iconic minting error in U.S. coin history. Coin collectors call it a holy grail. Experts study it. And millionaires are made when one surfaces. Look here. The doubling on the date, clear and sharp. Liberty looks like it's shadowed. This isn't post-mint damage. This is what we call a double die obverse. That's what makes it special. That's what makes it priceless. Are you one of the lucky ones? Do you hold history, wealth, and legacy in the palm of your hand? You might have walked past millions every single day of your life, never knowing it. That 1955 wheat penny is not just copper and zinc. It's a symbol of rarity. A piece of forgotten treasure. A secret waiting to be uncovered by someone. Maybe you dot, so go ahead. Look. Dig deep. Search your stash. That old collection your grandfather left you. That dusty roll of coins at the bottom of the drawer. They might just hold the key to your millionaire moment. Because in a world of fleeting trends and digital noise, one humble penny from 1955 stands tall as a beacon of hope, history, and hidden fortune. Final slow motion close-up of a 1955 double die penny under a magnifying glass. Text appears. Check your change. Your future may be hiding in plain sight. And remember, it only takes one penny, one lucky discovery, to change your life forever. This is not just a coin. This is a $4.8 million legend.